Savannah, did you lose your tooth?
Did you lose it yet? Did you lose any teeth yet?
No.
Oh, say I have all my teeth still. I haven't lost any yet. All right. What are we here for?
Jesus.
To learn about Jesus. Okay. What day is it? It's not November anymore. What month is it?
December.
Yesterday was day number 5. So today is day number
6.
6. Can you go get our 6th block?
Sure.
Okay, go get it and we can show everyone what picture's on there.
It's a jacket.
A jacket. I wonder what a jacket has to do with Jesus. What do we got to move?
Actually, a coat.
A coat. I think you're
The
right.
light of the world.
Light of the world. And we got to move it one step closer to...
The earth.
the earth, the
Of
world.
my mama.
Because Jesus is coming, huh?
Jesus is coming.
How do you have so much energy so late at night? All right, here we go.
And then, yes, this is my favorite part.
All right, let's see. Day number... What day? Okay, let's say it in a normal voice so everyone can hear us. Day number 6. Okay, ready? You know that word. The dreamer who saved
The
world.
world.
The story
The story
of
of
Joseph.
Joseph.
And it's from Genesis 37, verse 39 to 50. Abraham had a son named Isaac. And Isaac had a son named Jacob. Do you remember Jacob?
Yeah.
Nice guy or not so nice?
Not so.
Not so nice. But did God still use him for
Yeah.
a good reason, good purpose?
Yes.
And oh my goodness. So Abraham had a son named Isaac. Isaac had a son named Jacob. And now Jacob had, look, how many sons?
12.
12. Jacob had 12 sons. That's a lot of sons.
Yeah, I think that were his brother.
They were Joseph's brothers. Joseph is one of Jacob's sons, and Joseph is Jacob's
And
favorite son.
Joseph's brothers got mad at him.
You're right. Do you remember this from school?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for
It's on
you.
Mama's phone. I learned about Jesus on Mama's phone.
Cool.
And
High
they
fives.
throwed
Joseph.
Joseph in a empty well.
Oh my goodness. Spoiler alert. They did though. Let's read it so everyone else finds out too. But you're right. I'm proud of you. You might think that it's a bad idea for a dad to have a favorite son. Remember, Joseph is Jacob's favorite son. And you'd be right. Jacob treated Joseph better than all of his other brothers, giving him more presents all the time. Ooh, and his favorite present was a fancy rainbow robe, or like you said, a coat, right? That's what you saw there, a fancy rainbow coat. And everyone who saw it knew that Joseph was Jacob's favorite son. And it made Joseph feel really, really special. But it made Joseph's brothers feel jealous and angry. Show me an angry face. That's a good one.
Let me show you this
Okay,
one.
one more angry face. Oh, that's a really good one. I bet you that's how Joseph's brothers felt. How would you feel if I gave Levi lots and lots of presents and gave none to Caleb? Show me that face. Yeah, like that. Or maybe a sad face, yeah. All right. Well, that wouldn't happen, huh?
Yeah.
Because Mommy loves Caleb and Levi both.
If I be mean to you and I only give Levi cookies, how would you feel?
Like
Sad.
this. A little sad. Maybe a little jealous. Yeah. And a little mad. All right, let's keep going. On top of that, God had given Joseph special dreams about how he would be in charge one day. And it made Joseph's brothers even more jealous and angry. And they started to hate Joseph instead of love Joseph. And one day they decided to put an end to Joseph and his dreams and his beautiful rainbow coat. You remember this part, huh?
Yeah.
So Joseph's brothers attacked him and tore off his coat and sold him as a servant. Then they lied to their father, telling him that Joseph was dead. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken all the way to Egypt, where he became a slave. Uh-oh, but it got even worse. See, even worse? Yeah. Joseph was blamed for something that he didn't do, and he ended up in prison. Do you know what prison is?
No.
Jail.
Jail?
Jail. He ended up in jail for something he didn't do. Oh my goodness. And then it got worse again. You ready? God used a dream.
I'm going down the words.
Okay, right here. God used a dream to tell Joseph that one of his fellow prisoners was about to be freed, about to be let go. But as soon as he got out, that prisoner forgot all about Joseph. And for years, Joseph sat in jail alone. Poor Joseph. Except he wasn't alone. Who was with Joseph, do you think?
God.
God
And
was.
Jesus,
God was with Joseph. Even when it was hard, and even when his brothers sold him, and even when he was thrown into jail, and even when he was forgotten, God had not forgotten him. God was with him the whole time. In fact, God was going to use Joseph to save his family. God was going to use Joseph to save the world. That's right. Good job.
More tomorrow.
Oh no, there's actually a little bit more. You ready? Here we go. Up at the very top. I know it's long, this long one today.
And here.
God gave the king of Egypt a confusing and scary dream. Uh-oh, a nightmare. Do you like nightmares?
No.
No, me either. And neither did the king of Egypt. And one of his servants, the same guy who had been in jail with Joseph, suddenly said, "Wait, I know a guy who is good with dreams." Joseph explained the nightmare to the king. Oh, and said there would be a famine. That means it's hard to find food. And people wouldn't have enough food. And the king put Joseph in charge. The king put Joseph in charge. Is that good? Yeah, good. Oh my goodness. And Joseph became a prince.
A prince.
So that things are looking good for Joseph, huh? But the famine, remember that's where there's not enough food. The famine was so bad at home for Joseph's brothers and for everyone who lived around there that Joseph's brothers were starving. They didn't have enough food. So they traveled to Egypt to buy food. And wouldn't you know it, they came and knelt before Joseph. And they didn't even recognize him. They didn't even recognize that that was their brother. And Joseph couldn't help from crying. He was so happy. "Brothers," he said, "come closer. Don't you see? It's me, Joseph. I know you're scared, but you don't have to be. You wanted to hurt me, but God had other plans, good ones. You thought I was gone and alone, but God was with me the whole time. He sent me here to Egypt to save all of us." Okay. Joseph and his brothers rejoiced. It means they celebrated. Yay, had a party because God had saved them. God was making the wrong things right and the dark things light. So together, they all moved to Egypt. Their family grew, and Joseph grew older. And just before Joseph died, he told his family, "God has been faithful to us and saved us." What's wrong?
I'm hungry.
Okay, we're almost done. God has been faithful to us and saved us, but Egypt is not our home. Promise me that our children and our children's children won't stay here, but will follow
God.
God. Uh-oh, do you think they'll listen?
No.
No. Sadly, they didn't. They stayed in Egypt, and the longer they stayed, the further away God seemed. As they stayed in Egypt, God seemed far away, so all of Joseph's children began to hope and to pray.
God will come. You come back to
stay. Good. God, will you come back to stay? More tomorrow. All right, say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.